up, everyone? It is your girl Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and it's time for another palettes that inspire me video. So in today's palettes that inspire me, I have the Unearthly Cosmetics Smells Like Holiday Spirit palette. So this is my favorite palette from the brand. Oh, sorry, one of my favorite palettes from the brand. This was the holiday collection from 2021, I want to say, because I feel like in 2022 it was the Dead of Night. So it's this one here. I love the color story in this palette. I thought it was so unique and different. I know that's the year that In the, I think it's called, what is the name of that one? In the Dark, I think that's the name of the palette, came out in a set, and this came out with a set, and this was the one I bought just because the other one's more darker and grungy. She came out with it later, of course, you know, I purchased it, but like during the holidays, you know, I have to budget and I have to buy the like holiday sets for you all as like my thank you Christmas presents to you every year. So I didn't buy both of them because I was like, we got budget, girl. But I ended up getting it later. But back to this palette. So I really liked this one. I know a lot of people weren't necessarily crazy about it. I thought the color story of it was unique and fun, and that's why I liked it, because you get this cool, unique, weird gray. You get this weird brown tone to mix in with some of these fun and bright, colorful shadows. So I thought it was like a challenging, kind of unique palette. Plus, I just love the whole like sheer vibes it's giving. I feel like it's giving grungy sheer. That's what the whole packaging and the outlook of it is giving. So that's definitely what it gave to me. So I was inspired to pick it up and use it today. So I figured I'd use it in a video with you all today. Now, what exactly I'm going to do, but this is one of those palettes where like I have to like go off camera and really think about what I'm going to do, because I have no idea what I'm going to do with this whatsoever, like none. I kind of want to use the silver though, just because I feel like I never really use that, but I'm trying to figure out what else I can incorporate the silver with. I'm thinking maybe like this yellow and the green, and then we do like this bright green and maybe the purple or something like that. I don't actually know yet, but anyway, I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order, and you know, figure out what we're gonna do. If you're curious what's on my eyes right now, this is the Cosmic Brushes palette from Muse. I'm sorry, this is the Cosmic Brushes Muse palette. This is the look I came up with it, and I must say I was quite impressed with it. Spoiler alert. So that video should have gone up a long time before you see this video though, because I already got, I think, 7 palettes that inspire me brushes videos that I already have pre-set up to go up before you see this one. So you will have seen this long before then, but since I did it tonight and I was filming my intros like I normally do on Friday nights, I want to come on and, you know, get it done. So this is the look you're getting, girl. Okay, so I'll be right back with a look from the actual palettes you came here for. Okay, girl? Okay, so this is the unique I was inspired to create with our Alien Cosmetics, sorry, Unearthly Cosmetics Smells Like Holiday Spirit palette. So I feel like it's pretty unique and fun. If you're curious what's on the face right now, I have on the new blush from Lady Gaga, what is it, Lavender Blonde. And you know, I'm living and it's giving. So I use these 3 shades at the top here. I use this in my crease, then I use this shade in the inner corner, and these 2 on the lid. So let's get to it, girl, because the sun keeps going in and out, and I'm like, look, y'all know I need my sexy golden hour pictures for Instagram. So I need her to stop playing with me and just stay out there till I am done, girl. Just stay. But y'all, I said I was only gonna do 1 look, but since I actually feel up to and inspired to do some more, I might do some more. You know, we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see how it goes. Because I was gonna do a look with this and Surge, and I'm thinking like the Likely Makeup Ugly palette, and then maybe I'll call it a day. I made sure I got my hands on the what's the palette called? What is it? The Rick and Morty collection from, what's the brand? Glamlight. I know, like I told y'all in another video, I believe, like one of y'all had nominated me for being a part of their PR search, which I'm always flattered whenever any of y'all do that, because it's like I just be out here living life, trying to find y'all dupes and stuff and like give y'all reviews. So it always flatters me when y'all think I deserve to be on PR lists and stuff, and you tell brands I do. Like, matter of fact, the brand I'm using right now, Unearthly Cosmetics, like I had a couple of y'all a couple of times, they asked about PR searches, you all told them that I should be on it. So I'm always flattered. I always say thank you, because I'm just like, you know how you look at yourself, like you see other people doing great stuff, and you're like, yeah, she totally deserves that, she doing it, she getting it. But like when you look at yourself, you're like, no way, you think I deserve that? Wow. I'm always like really flattered. So I'm gonna take the purple now out of me. So I don't ever be like expecting anybody to, you know, recommend me for stuff and all this. When y'all do, I'm always so flattered. And I got recommended with a whole bunch of other people that I never would have expected anybody to think I was just as good as they were. Cause like, what's her name? Dee Nicole, I think she does like the swatches for Blend Bunny and a whole bunch of other like brands. And like somebody put my name in there with hers, and I was like, whoa, we think I'm that good? Whoa. I've never actually seen any of her eye looks, though. I don't know if she does eye looks or if she just sticks to swatches or whatever. But either way, I was just like, wow, they put me in there with her. I was like, because she be swatching to her heart's content. Her swatches be looking fire. Y'all know my swatches be looking like a whole hot mess. But I don't really like to do them, so it's like it's not something I've really tried to perfect because it's not like my thing, for lack of a better term. It's just not my thing. I hear like that's how your products get hard pan and stuff when you like swatch them a lot. So that's why I be like, I don't want to buy it just to swatch it. But I mean, if you get views for it and people end up sending you free stuff for it, and if that's just your passion when it comes to like your Instagram page, and you know, I'm not here to judge. I'm just loving the way this eye turned out because I was concerned with the colors I had picked. I was like, this look kind of crazy. We gonna go with it. But I told y'all lately I try to do crazy looks and like go outside like my comfort zone, if you will, to give y'all like some unique fun stuff. So I was like, let's try with this. And I'm just taking the green that I showed y'all next to that purple. And I tried to do it to a certain extent. Like I usually try to give enough leeway for both colors to like, you know, have a nice balance. I don't know why they do finally decided to focus on my baby ears. Y'all didn't notice I have really tiny ears. So I always make the joke like when people like didn't you hear me? I'm like, do you not see how small these things are? No, I didn't hear you. I had baby ears. And then they just laugh at me and walk away. I'm like, sorry, you gonna tell me what you said or no? Let's get into the red now. Yeah, y'all, I'm putting together another new makeup releases, and it's gonna actually have newer things in it as opposed to like the one I did recently. But I had taken clips of that for so long ago, and I was supposed to have edited it so long ago to like it had stuff in there for May, and I'm like, we like in the middle of June, like leave me alone. Those take a lot of work for me to like be excited about doing and getting into, so that's why it takes me a lot longer. But I'm trying to get better at it. I'm thinking like hopefully by the end of next week, like Friday, I'll have it up and I'll have seen all the stuff or got enough interesting things to put in the video, because it's like I try to put stuff in there that I feel like I'd be interested in, you all would be interested in seeing me review, not just whatever new thing pops up, just so I can have a video to talk about stuff. And I'm not saying other content creators do that. I'm just saying like for me, it's like I want it to be stuff that I'm actually excited about, and I'm like, ooh girl, yes, we're gonna buy it, we'll try it out and all that. Like I want it to be like that. So, you know, I'm like over here trying to find stuff like that. I have found a few eyeshadow palettes I'm excited about and happy about. One of them, a couple of them I already ordered though, so I'm already gonna be a little behind. You might see the video on the, well, one of them for sure. I know you're not gonna see the video on before I get the product, because you know it's in the UK, so I feel like you should already know I'm talking about the Cosmic Brushes palette. You taking the glitter glue and cutting now, girl. But I'm like, yes, I'm getting it. I don't care. I don't care. Like, did you see the rainbow deliciousnesses? I'm just praying mine gonna end up like Angie's and like the purple breaks, because when she showed like her purple like was broke, and when she showed like she had blew her purple and it just fell out completely, I'm like, oh no. That's one of the few dark shades that's in there in order to like create a more cohesive look, the way like she, Karen, myself, Annette's makeup corner, people like that like to do. So I'm like, no, God, please no, don't let it break, no. Like this is my prayer when it comes to palette. Don't let it break. Don't let anything in it break. I did get the bonus highlighter palette too, because they premiered that like the day of the launch. We're just taking the pink shade now. But yeah, the day of the launch, they were like, surprise, there's a highlighter palette. I was like, oh, say less. I will buy it too. Because I feel like that might be good inner corner shades or like topper shades to go with some of the shimmers in the palette. So, plus, since you know how you like the brand, you're just like, yeah, I'll just go ahead and get that too. Like, just get it all. Just throw it in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. So I used, of course, we all know, say it together, everyone, you use code Cage Makeup in this household. You know, you go use Karen's code when you go buy that palette. Go use Karen's code when you buy the Glam Buddy palette. Go use Karen's code when you buy the Glam Light palettes. So just go, just always check and see if Karen has code and then use it. The only time I don't use Karen's code is at Nomad, and that's because the YouTube bestie Dionluvsmakeup has a code. So that's when we have to implement. We only use code Dion in this household at Nomad. That's just it. We just use Dion's code. That's just it. So we're gonna layer some pink back on top. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool if I do end up getting on there, because I've had like the brand's owner look at like one of my looks in the past what happened was, I know it's story time, but like what happened was I had copied a look that Karen had did with the what's the palette called, the Frosted Flakes palette, but I didn't actually buy the palette because I was like, I have the icy palette, and y'all know I was trying to give you alternatives, so I was like, I'll use the icy palette, and then I just grabbed like this single orange shimmer from, you know, what was it, I used the orange peep shade from ColourPop, the Super Shock shadow, and I was like, I'll call it a day because I'm like, I already have a blue palette from them. I wasn't crazy about the blue formula in the icy palette, so I was like, I'm gonna skip on it or whatever. But they liked my picture, and then I don't know if they went and watched my video and then found out that I didn't actually buy the palette, and that's what happened. But I was like, I just didn't feel the need to buy the palette. By the way, I ended up getting it later and giving y'all a video comparing it to like something else, but like I just didn't buy it when it initially launched the way I normally do, because I was just kind of like, I don't feel like I need it. And y'all already know I pulled my alternative palettes for that palette for you all coming up. So when it gets to me, I got them sitting over here in the corner of the show. I came prepared as always. I had some people tell me about 2 or 3 like different alternatives. Shout out to my girl with, I think it's Missile. I forget exactly what her Instagram handle is, but it's Missile and it starts with an A. In fact, let me just pull it now because she already put alternatives up on her Instagram page. I was like, okay girl, you was quick with the draw, huh? I love it. Cause like, yeah, here it is. So that's her Instagram handle. I'm trying to hold it where you can read what it says, but like, yeah, she be quick to the draw with them, and she just like blacks out the background and just shows you how all the colors look similar in the palette. So this is the one for the Rick and Morty palette from Glamlight. And I told her, I was like, you came quick with the draw. Okay, I see you. Okay. But so we're done with this eye look, honey. I just put on the pink graphic liner to be extra and ridiculous. I told y'all I've been really enjoying these liners, so I'm trying to, you know, give y'all a little extra oomph and come up with a whole bunch of different unique color stories. And I feel like I've been doing an okay, decent job. Y'all been liking what I've been coming out with, which I'm glad about, because I'm like, sometimes with the color stories, I'll be like, ooh, but is it finna hit though? Is it gonna hit the way I'm hoping it will? But I think this one turned out pretty nice, so how about that? Anyway, this is the color story that I was inspired by, which is the Unearthly Cosmetics Smells Like Holiday Spirit palette. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all the diamonds, that I'll catch you guys in the next. Be blessed, girl.